China President Xi Jinping targets Elon Musk's Tesla after Trump's 25% tariffs. In January 2025, U.S. President Donald Trump announced a 25% tariff on all Chinese imports, reigniting tensions between the world's two largest economies. The move, aimed at reducing China's manufacturing dominance, sent shockwaves through global markets. But while many industries braced for impact, one name stood out as a prime target for Chinese retaliation: Tesla and its CEO, Elon Musk. Tesla's dependence on China for manufacturing and sales makes it vulnerable to Beijing's countermeasures. However, there may be an additional reason for Tesla becoming a key target: Elon Musk's growing relationship with Donald Trump. In the 2024 U.S. presidential election, Musk emerged as one of Trump's biggest political donors, helping finance his campaign. Since Trump's return to power, Musk has positioned himself as an ally and informal advisor to the administration, particularly on economic and technology policies. This newfound alliance has not gone unnoticed in China. Could Beijing view Musk's close ties to Trump as a national security risk or a threat to its technological ambitions? Would China retaliate against both Trump and Musk simultaneously by crippling Tesla's operations? In this video, we'll explore how China might strike back at Tesla in response to Trump's tariffs, using economic retaliation, regulatory crackdowns, and political pressure. We'll also examine how Musk's political connections to Trump might make him an even bigger target in China's eyes. The US-China economic rivalry has been intensifying for years, but Trump's return to the White House in 2025 has supercharged the conflict. From Trump's America First economic policies to his aggressive stance on trade with China, tensions between Washington and Beijing have once again reached boiling point. China has a history of striking back at U.S. corporations in response to political disputes. In the past, Apple faced media attacks and declining sales during U.S.-China trade tensions. Nike and Adidas saw Chinese consumers boycott their products after political controversies. Micron Technology had its semiconductor sales restricted due to alleged security risks. Now, with Musk openly backing Trump, the very man escalating the trade war, Tesla may be next on China's hit list. Tesla's success is deeply intertwined with China. In 2019, Musk made a bold bet by opening Giga Shanghai, Tesla's first fully foreign-owned factory in China. This facility has been a lifeline for Tesla, producing nearly 50% of all Tesla vehicles worldwide and 80% of its exports to Asia and Europe. China is also one of Tesla's biggest consumer markets, with over 30% of global sales coming from the country in 2023. Tesla's supply chain is equally reliant on China, with battery suppliers CATL and BYD playing a critical role in its EV production. However, with Trump punishing China economically and Musk standing firmly in Trump's corner, Beijing may no longer see Tesla as an asset but rather as an American Trojan horse inside its economy. If China decides to strike back at Tesla, it has several ways to do so. These countermeasures wouldn't just be about economic revenge. They would also serve as a warning to other U.S. businesses that align themselves with Trump. A. Regulatory warfare. Data security crackdowns. China has already expressed concerns about Tesla's data collection practices. Authorities could use national security risks as an excuse to restrict Tesla's ability to collect data from Chinese roads. Stricter safety inspections. The government could impose delays and stricter regulatory approvals, slowing Tesla's production in China. New EV regulations. Beijing might introduce higher emissions and battery safety standards, making Tesla's vehicles more expensive to produce in China. B. Consumer pressure. State-run media could turn public opinion against Tesla, portraying it as a foreign threat tied to Trump. Chinese ride-hailing platforms like Didi could ban Tesla vehicles, cutting off a major revenue stream. Nationalist campaigns could push consumers to buy from Chinese EV makers like BYD, XPeng, and NIO instead of Tesla. C. Trade barriers. Beijing could impose new tariffs on Tesla's exports from Giga Shanghai, making it harder to sell Teslas abroad. China might cut off Tesla's access to key raw materials like lithium and rare earth metals, essential for battery production. D. Political and legal actions. Chinese regulators could launch an antitrust investigation into Tesla. The government could delay or block new Tesla models from entering the Chinese market. In an extreme scenario, Tesla could be forced to divest from China, similar to how Trump pressured TikTok to sell its U.S. operations. Is Musk's friendship with Trump a liability? Musk's growing political alliance with Trump might be a bigger problem than he realizes. If Beijing views Musk as an extension of Trump's policies, Tesla's Chinese business could be permanently jeopardized. Musk's influence in Washington, especially on AI, space, and EV policy, may be seen as a national security threat to China. Beijing might also punish Musk personally by restricting his other business ventures, such as Starlink and SpaceX, in Chinese airspace. Could Musk's loyalty to Trump ultimately cost him Tesla's access to China? If China clamps down on Tesla, the effects could ripple across the global economy. Tesla's stock could collapse, wiping out billions in market value. Other U.S. companies, Apple, Boeing, Intel, could be next, facing similar retaliation from Beijing. Chinese EV brands could dominate the global market, filling the void left by a weakened Tesla. The U.S. government might retaliate by banning Chinese EVs, escalating the trade war even further. What if China fully bans Tesla or forces Musk to exit the market? Tesla could be forced to relocate manufacturing to India or Southeast Asia, significantly raising costs. The U.S. might impose severe restrictions on Chinese EV imports, effectively shutting out brands like BYD from the American market. A prolonged trade war could destabilize the entire global EV industry, slowing innovation and investment. Tesla is now caught in the crossfire of a political and economic battle between Trump and China. With Trump punishing China with tariffs, Beijing is looking for high-profile American targets to strike back against. Musk's alliance with Trump makes Tesla an even more attractive target for Chinese retaliation. If China cripples Tesla's operations, it could have devastating consequences for the global economy and the future of EVs. What do you think? Will China go after Tesla because of Musk's ties to Trump? Drop a comment below.